Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm CJ, or as most of you know me, he says I'm cute. I am happy to be back with y'all. Or at least I'm gonna try. Let's see who's all here this week already. Hey Cute Kitty, hey Russell, hey Carol. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope everybody's had a good past few weeks. Hey Phoebe, hey Roro, hey Blanca, hey Peter. A few more people come in, and then I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I think it's well, on my end, I at least know it's okay that I will be saying it. So, hey Cindy, hey Diane. Trying to finish up my derby task here. Probably post some. Oh, maybe it'll work. Oops, that was too full. Okay. Post some rice up if anybody needs some. I'm getting plenty here as I try to work on finishing this up. Okay. Hey Bella. I wanted to let everybody know with everything, if you've noticed, I've been gone for the last few weeks. I'm feeling better. I'm back to, I guess, I'm recovered from what I was sick from. And as some of you, hey Suzanne, some of you know I had a family, I don't want to call it fully a tragedy, but I had a family thing come up. Hey Rosemary. And with all of that going on, I officially withdrew my application because I did not know what's going on from being a community manager. So there will be no news from my end at this point going forward. I am not in the running. I don't know if they've moved on to one of the other candidates. I know that there was other people who had applied that were also in the process of interviewing with me. But hopefully another position will open up when it's a better fit in timing. But I will not be the new Heyday community manager at any point as of right now. And I'm sorry to disappoint anybody who really was hoping that that would happen, but personally, the timing just wasn't going to work with the things that are going on for me. So, moving on from all of that, there's a lot that's been going on. Otherwise, feel a little out of the loop myself, having been gone, and not even in the streams, but I need to be able to take care of my personal family things. Hey Jordan. Hey Angel. I thank you guys for the understanding. I'm still looking. Hopefully something will come when the timing's right and better for me. I wish I could have followed through and been the community manager. I love Heyday. You guys know that. This community is the best out there. And so, maybe another door will open. It could be said. And hey, Chris. Hopefully, something else will come up within the Heyday team. Maybe that'll work out. But right now, hey, Tanya. I wanted to be able to let you guys know that I had to withdraw my application. Hey, Tanya, if I didn't say hi, for community manager, and I know that they're moving on with the process, and somebody will be coming on. So the Heyday will continue to go on. There'll be somebody in there. Hopefully, they got somebody that's great. But I need to be able to take care of some of the personal stuff going on right now with my family and take some time. Kind of find a new normal for me. I'll be back in the community as strong as I can be. I'm not going anywhere. I hope that at least helps you guys feel a little bit better. But I couldn't. I just couldn't move forward with the job. So I withdrew my application. I actually did it a few weeks ago. But I wasn't in a place to tell anybody. So I wanted to let you guys. I didn't want to try moving forward when it wasn't a good fit and I wasn't in the best place to be. And I didn't feel that I was the right person at this point to try to continue. I have tons of ideas. I'll be sharing them through here. Hopefully, maybe I can move into a content creator position or something else will open up on the team. But my family needs me and I need to do what's best for that. So I appreciate your understanding with everything. And I'm excited to see who ends up moving into the position of the new community management role and what they do with Heyday. I think we've already seen some things they've been trying. I don't know if they've hired somebody. You guys, I don't know any of that for sure. I just know that I'm in a place where I can tell you that happened, and we're just gonna move forward and see what happens. And I'll still be here in the community. I'm not going anywhere. I love all of you guys so much and the content creators that I work with and the community. So I will be here. With that, we have offers that are currently up. Hey, Chaos. I think they picked a very interesting way of doing some of those. And I'm seeing a lot of, right now, towns got some special offers going on for those who are wanting to expand. A lot of people have been talking about the town. We have the fall deco that's available. So we have a pumpkin gnome. Didn't surprise me that the gnome was there. However, you guys didn't. Oops, sorry. I'll be buying that later, but not on screen. I was actually a little surprised that the apple harvesting was the $10 and the table was the $20 offer. I would have personally probably switched those. No, Cindy, I'm not going anywhere from the community. I will be in all of the content creators' streams that still want me in their streams working as a mod, doing the best that I can. And I will still be here streaming. But I just, unfortunately, I feel like I've left y'all down, that I couldn't move forward with the 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 job, but life happens, and it wasn't meant to work out this time. But the team, the people I met there, are absolutely amazing. They were unbelievably nice, and hopefully I'll get another chance when the timing is much better for everybody. You know, but back to the offers. I think the table is so cute, but I would have thought that'd be the $10 one, because people would want more than one of those. So, I mean, we'll I'd be curious to see who ends up buying what. I have a feeling if the ladder and the tables were switched, it'd be more of the tables purchased. I'm a little sad I won't be seeing the data behind some of these. But there's also town boosters, which we don't get as often. So it's not bad. It's the average price. Russell, they're out on your farm? Okay. Cindy, accept you. Pop over to Russell's farm real quick. Feel like he's probably, yep, leveled up 206. Here are your new decos out. See, if the gnome table wasn't, go away, Siri. There we go. Wow, very sensitive. Okay, I didn't get the gnome table, or the table there. The mushroom tables had been at the $10. Probably would have gotten maybe a few more, but I don't know that I want a bunch of the ladders personally. I think they would have been switched. I think they would have done better. Hey, Sid. I'm so glad you were able to take a nap there. I have to go see how Phoebe has hers out on the farm, too. They're really cute decos, though. Let's see how Phoebe has them out on her farm. I know. I should be friends with Phoebe on this farm. There we go. 211. I'm looking for a picture here and forgot we're not actually 50. Okay. See if we can find. Look, the ladder does look really cute by the apple trees. Really, really cute. And I bet the mushroom path will look really cute by the mushroom tables. Well, I'm glad you. One thing I really like is that we're getting these a little early for fall, so we're not trying to like play catch up with our decoration. Fall technically doesn't start till the 23rd of September, but fall decorating for all of us usually starts so we can start getting ready. Whether you're doing it on an extra layout or you're doing it on your main, it's nice to see that we're getting some of the fall deco out ahead of time so we're not having to like catch up. Because sometimes I feel like we wait so close to when fall would be occurring or when Halloween even starts to occur, or Christmas, that we're playing catch up and then we're trying to leave our designs. They just don't have enough time. So I'm glad to see we're going to have some time. I'm curious if we'll continue the trend of other deco packs coming for diamonds, the way we had the sunflowers come in. And I'm so excited to see. I am hoping we get to Tanya, the farm pass. Yeah. So I have it. I didn't really look at what I was buying. The mushroom pass work well with the deco. I don't know. It's a sanctuary valley, so the extra spin isn't where I thought it should be, but it's a sanctuary, so it's not a big deal. I really think 160 is the highest, 120, 160, somewhere in there when it's a chicken. That's where that extra valley spin should be. And like 160 to 200 is okay for the sanctuary. But when you first get started, it's a little harder to do some. Depends on the daily task you get. Wish I'd get rid of the custom deco. We've had these. I wasn't a big fan of the like back to school and then diamond packs when they came, so I'm a little happy that they're back, and I'm gonna get 2 of them in my farm pass for a really good discount. Because people have been like, well, it'd be really cool if we added like a school to the town, and maybe they'll actually, whoever's coming in will listen and get that. But it's not my favorite farm pass that we've ever had. But it's not my least favorite. It's probably not like the worst I've seen. But I can definitely see how it's not your favorite, Tanya. It's not my favorite either. I would love to be able to see what you guys come up with for fall or even Halloween. Pick one or the other. I want to do some farm reviews coming up. as it comes closer into fall. So I'm really excited to start looking and seeing what everybody's been posting and what will be available. So Halloween is always a great time of year. I'm excited to put up the Halloween house from last year, but I will wait till at least October to do that. I won't probably change my house until then, or any of it. So I am looking forward to that. Like I said, we got town boosters going right now, which is fairly rare. So we'll see what happens. I wonder if we have maybe town coming. We've had the Heyday post about asking for more land. We've had some expansions up. Maybe we're getting all of that. But, if they have a new Halloween house, that's great. Here's my thing. When they did the birthday house this year, it took a lot of money. And for those that are in the Halloween house last year was even, I don't think it was quite as expensive, but it's kind of expensive. And I know we've had a lot more farm visitor events for the coin. But it's getting harder to have the blankets or to make as much as it had. When you're lower levels, you have smaller barns. So then you have to sell off so much stuff, and then you have to recover. I wish the if Maggie's coming back with a new design, which would be absolutely fun because it was great to have last year. I wish the special seasonal would take into consideration that not everybody can afford it, but it still, needs to be, it can't be as cheap as when we did the 10th birthday, which was unbelievably cheap for everybody to be able to get it. It'd be nice if they'd find some middle ground to some of the pricing, because it is special that time of year, and we now have extra machines. But that's just my opinion. I would be excited if we have another one. Well, we have some. You want different Halloween trees than what we've had, Tanya? When we have some Halloween trees, I don't tend to decorate, considering I have most of my original, and they come up with something. But yeah, I'm not set up for decorating. Although, interestingly enough, you guys, my names haven't reset on here. They don't have extras on this one. I don't tend to decorate. I may put out some this year. I've got a little more room as I've opened the land up that I can rearrange and reorganize. But I've been focusing on finishing getting the last of the pets. Buying a house usually takes away from from that. Maggie's something that overall I'm putting off till I've caught up with. I'm caught up on machines, but I mean literally I'm done with buying machines. Getting to that time because it really takes the money up. Valley started. I know I'm a day behind, so I will not finish my. Yeah, I don't. I'll buy my favorite pieces out of the Diamond Deco offers. And I have a lot of decorations. A lot of them I've won. Some I've bought. I'm hoping we get another one of the events like the birthday or the colors event for Halloween, and we'll get some really pretty organized, deco coming. And I do have a lot, but I don't have the space. I have some in my town. I just don't decorate as much. Wish they'd bring back these blue wisteria trees. They were gone before I realized we could end up getting more than one. So I don't decorate as much, but I love seeing what you guys all do. So I will definitely be doing farm reviews for the fall season. Seeing what you guys come up with. The gnomes are so cute, and I wouldn't even mind if they added them. A lot of them that I have are won through the Derby. I wouldn't mind if they stayed Derby prizes, even for new ones that are coming. Or coins would be great, but let's be honest, we don't get a lot of deco for coins. It's a matter of trying to, I think, balance for everybody. This, you guys, has not been 3 times, by the way. I caught my board. I don't know if it has for anybody else, but it has not been for me. I think I've seen them less today than I have any other time. But start putting your decorations together, because later this month I want to give a farm pass away for October that for one of my, at least one farm pass I'll want to give away for a farm decorated for fall or Halloween at the beginning of October. So start thinking about those. I've gotten two unlocked chests today. That's it. One on my farm this morning, and I should be due. That's why I was looking. I should be due for another one. And one on a friend's farm. They definitely are not appearing more. This is just another one of those events that seems to be kind of a flop. Not worth what it should be. And now that we know that we can do double the... Hey, Doris. And now that we know that we can do double events, I am really hoping that they show that off in a global event. Like, for me, the trees should have been saved for when we have the next global help event. And run for more than one day. Because it's not, even though we knew it was coming, it's not that helpful. It's going to be more helpful during a help event. So I'm really hoping that they do that. Now that we know that that can happen, it should happen. This one, I think I opened more chests yesterday than I did today. Something's off with it. It's not right. It would, Dan. That would be so great if all the chests opened for the day, because we're not seeing them actually more. So if it was a free for all, like, okay, every chest you find today is going to be, then it didn't matter how often they appeared. But it's almost like they appear a third less. I would much rather see them open all that you find for the day than, hey, we're going to supposedly give you 3 times more of the appearance, if that makes sense. Because they're not coming around 3 times faster for me. And for me, this is just, I'm not happy with the catalog right now. I have had Mystery Town and or Tool. I've had one regular catalog. I haven't had any of the special ones recently. It's just not. Let's see. Tanya. The town global event is really hard to understand because some people can't do it because the farm isn't high enough, so that makes it kind of difficult. So I have had the clothesline on one of my other farms. But something seems to revert it in some of the coding. This is my theory. When the deco for the tickets here reset, the catalog didn't necessarily fully reset, but somewhere in the coding that there's something off. And it's just a hunch from what I've seen, because I'm not getting those offers. I had the tractor, and we all know you better have some really good luck to get that tractor. That doesn't come very easy. So as much as I would have, I've got plenty, I still have plenty to collect here. I'm not spending them because I'm not getting the new ones. I'm not seeing them. I've seen them on other farms, and maybe they're just lucky. I don't think the pink tickets are going to be fixed until we have the fall update. I was hoping maybe they'd fix some in maintenance. We've had a couple of short maintenances. I have a feeling the reason there's a bigger problem. But I don't know that for sure. I can just go off of what I know from previous experiences with things, but I don't think the ticket should have been that hard to change. Oh, yeah. I have actually stopped collecting some of them. And I'm not getting the same things. I'm not kidding. I checked this. I got the exact same rewards 3 days in a row. So I have not collected rewards now for a week. I was just so annoyed with them. And I'm hoping these are all things that we're going to get addressed in an update. Like, we may not get what we think of as an actual update, and that is fine with me. I don't think we necessarily have to have a new machine to make it exciting for us. I think a lot of players would just be happy for some of these smaller little things to be fixed, and for some of quality of life, like, let's reduce the amount of time it takes for the cows because we need so much more dairy, or let's reduce the time it takes in the dairy maker itself and let's fix the decos because fall should be offered now already. And that's what, September hopefully would be fall. I'd love it if they changed the decos every month in the peak tickets. Welcome back, Chris. But if they're not going to do that, then at least mix them up. If we're going to do them just every update, then mix up so we're getting some of those things that would apply for that whole period. But we've now missed a whole season that we're not going to get back. So I could see that the yard sales would include the guarding decos at this point. I would not be surprised if that happens, sweetie. That's actually a great idea because we've had them for so long. Some people, I've seen them be able to spell out like SOS on the beach in the gardening tools, and not like a small version of it. I have seen some very interesting ones that have made it very clear that they're tired of the movie tickets. I just have a feeling that there may be more to the coding of it that's a problem, and that's why they haven't quickly fixed them in a maintenance, and we may need the update for. But I'm guessing with that, and it really stinks because we're going to have missed a whole season, because if they offer what would have been coming to us during some of those times with the chairs in the church, there's well, that's also another thing too. They've had a lot. The summer is usually time off, but that's something they've usually planned for, though. I don't have that many because I haven't been collecting. Well, okay, so it's summertime, Bella, and so usually in June, depending on how the team has saved their holidays, July is a holiday in Finland. Usually it's about 5 to 6 weeks where everybody's off, essentially. And now the company isn't shut down, but the majority of people are off. So Monday maintenance isn't going to always happen during that time. It's something that should kind of be expected during the summer. We had maintenance, I think, yesterday instead of Monday, but I may not be able to have shared that much about it. Maybe I shouldn't have shared that much. We'll pretend I didn't say that much time. They have stuff. They do have um, yeah. So usually it's how to phrase this without coming off as no. They have time, and I think uh, I don't know how much I can give because I do know some things that I shouldn't have known. Um, they have some time off, but things are planned. And there are still things that can go on even with people time off, and not everybody is off. But I mean, not everything can shut down because things are going to happen. There has to be people available. But is there a full team there? No. And so that makes a bit of a difference. I think we'll see, depending on what kind of updates or things are going to add in. And I don't know that we'll always need to have Monday maintenance. It's a good thing, and if we're not having to have maintenance all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna be smart and not quite. No, I'm gonna sidestep that and let that comment just stay in the chat because I don't think I can comment on it without commenting on something I should comment on. Sorry. Um, okay. Not a lot of fuel for this. I gotta check and see what my sun tasks are. I'm gonna save the lucky. Well, I have room in my barn for the lucky pig bonus, but where are my sun tasks? Soybeans. Oh, those are gonna be easy to do. I am gonna wait. I like doing my Lucky Pig bonuses towards the end of the month. And mostly because for the longest time I had such a full barn. And I sometimes still do. It's not terrible right now. And it takes up space with things that I may or may not need that I've gotten. And then at the end of the month, I know that I can go in and if I need to up my space or down my space. So I like doing it towards the end. Just so that I'm not holding space. But I just expanded out this piece of land here at the front. So I know I have extra space right now. I could do the Lucky Bonus Pig. No. Come on. Screen protector. And a new screen protector. My silo's full. Y'all are welcome to the rice I'm putting up. Need to get rid of some of that. Is anybody saving their farm pass points? We're trying to until the farm pass event. Because I know I am trying to. It doesn't, the perks in between right now aren't enough. And depending on what I get new coming in, especially because I have longer ones. Yeah, I'm trying very carefully to sidestep some of the tasks that I am taking in the Derby to save mine. But we'll see if it works. I have one that I'm not sure if I'll be able to because it's the collect the fruit, which was hard yesterday. I'm glad it doesn't count everything on all of the trees. But I almost got all of it. But I've been saving. As you can see, I'm trying to save. I'm doing my daily tasks. And that's it. Yep. They reset tomorrow. Sorry. Go away. Alright. Well, fine. Tomorrow's going to be my go away day. Partly so I can sleep. I will be back in Ricky's stream this week. I will be at least trying tonight, later tonight, be there. Should have no problem. Get some time to sleep in. I would love, yes, so like the 7th or the 2nd or like the 8th day. So like the day after the event would be great. I I actually thought about not buying the farm pass this month because I was like, but I did anyway. Haven't not bought one. I did not buy it on the smaller farms. I didn't buy last month's either on there. Did not need a whole field of rice replanted. But I like that they're just double checking. So we'll have Sunday. We're getting them tomorrow on Friday. As long as I don't get a boat, I'll be okay because I'll be doing the boat event on Saturday. I may sneak in a stream on Saturday, depending on how I feel and what's going on. But Sunday, we'll have the boat events. As you can see, I leveled up yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I leveled up early this morning, but yes, Saturday. No, not night, Peter. It'd be like early afternoon. I actually have plans Saturday night. So it'll be potentially the afternoon time frame when Jen would have streamed or Gizmo, but oh yeah, Tanya, that drives me nuts too. Thankfully I had tea leaves on as my regular one, but I also had them as my daily goal, so I planted them at night, but it's just I haven't seen what I've gotten on the other farms. We can go look and see. I haven't seen. Let's go down to my 14 level farm. Don't care. It's gonna take me here anyway. This is what I want to see. Let's see what my goals. Usually my low level don't like this level. Yeah, it's not too bad. So as you can see, these I can usually get done pretty fast. But we can check. Let's go. Cindy's. And see. Okay, I've been fairly lucky that I haven't gotten. No, they're not too bad. So I've been fairly lucky with that. Of course, the season pass, the Faldeco town. And as you can see, I haven't gotten this on the farm pack here. This I didn't get on my other farm. So maybe we'll be starting to see the return of some of the personalized offers. We usually have been seeing them on the side here. Hey, Ray. Usually see them for the 24 hours on the side when they come up. But maybe we'll be seeing them in the diamond shop. Maybe a ray of hope there. Be able to get some of the One's back. I need to come back in and try playing these more. I just haven't, with everything going on. I've been trying to focus just playing on this. I was lucky enough to catch the fact that it was level 56. Season goals were to collect 15 parts on the sharks. That drives me nuts because the flower shop isn't even worth getting until over level 60. 10 visitors in the cinema isn't bad. Tomatoes aren't even that bad. I know they're a long crop, but you can grow them overnight. And the difference between the farm pass goals and the derby, doing it for the derby, is if you have 360 harvest tomatoes, you're getting 2 per every field you harvest. Where in the derby, it's only the field. So you're only having to do 180. So if you were to do the crop task with the tomatoes, corn, and what is the third one? I want to say pumpkin, but I feel like that's lavender. Isn't it lavender? I think it's the lavender. That's not terribly bad at all. You get really close to knocking that out. But that's what, probably level 56, 3 nights that you have to harvest at most. 2, 3 harvests overnight. It's not that bad. Yeah, indigo. There you go. Thanks, Chris. I couldn't even think of the name. So the crop task is like 151, 150 at the tomato. So that's 300 tomatoes right there if you did that for a derby task. I usually I don't do that as a derby task, but it depends on what all my goals are. But you can knock it out, not terrible. The tea leaves, I'm planting tea leaves every night. Whoa. 85, so 4 nights. Well, 85 times 2 is 170 fields, 340. So 3 nights, not even 3 nights there. Hanging on that. So that's not terrible. If you're doing them at night, and then you're using all of your fields more if you're having to split it up with other longer crops. I think we're getting too many long crops. They either have to address it with the boosters, and the boosters being something more in line with how things go, or they're going to have to do some adjust time. But yeah, I want the gas spin, but it's also the sanctuary. So I know I have 1, 2. Actually, it's better 3. Plus the ditches. I actually have better Valley Shop this time than I normally do for Sanctuary. So it actually may be worth playing it more than I normally do. Normally I just go for the Endeco and I don't have to worry. And it's just a bonus if I get across the top. But we will see what happens there. I wanted to wait and see if I could. Chicken Little, I'm not sure who your farm is, but you accepted. I wanted to see if I could wait and do these all for the event. See if I could hold them off. Because then I'll finish the farm pass on Sunday if I can hold them off. And the sun tasks have so far held in my favor to get extra spins, so I haven't had to spend the diamonds on it. But we'll see if it stays that way. Okay, I think that's all that I really have tonight. I think the biggest thing is wanting to let you guys know, now that I was a place, it's been long enough. My news. So I will be in Ricky's stream tonight. We'll see you guys for sure on Phoebe's stream. On Sunday, I'm back and in the community as much as I can be. Let you guys know what had happened, that I had officially withdrew my application because of what was going on with my personal life. And thank you guys for still being here and supporting everything. Maybe next time if an opportunity comes around, it'll work out. But I really appreciate all of you guys coming and getting the chance to be such a big role in the community. I hope y'all take care, and I'll see y'all later. Happy farming, y'all. Bye.